Good morning, guys. Welcome to my replay viewers. Thank you guys so much for jumping in, checking out my broadcast. Sorry I missed you live, but so glad you guys took some time to check it out. What is up to my live crew this morning? Great to see you all this morning and so glad to have you here. I appreciate you guys coming in to hang out with me on this Wednesday morning. Good morning to you, Michelle. Thanks for coming in, girl. Maggie, great morning to you. Daniel, what's up, brother? Appreciate you coming in. Kat, great morning to you. Nice to see you this morning. Jacqueline, what's happening? Bonnie, great morning to you as well. Appreciate y'all coming in. Michelle, it's nice to see you and great morning to you. Y'all are amazing and I appreciate you. Oh, guys, we're going to be doing kind of a fun broadcast over the next couple days. So this is what we're going to be doing. So today I'm going to be hooking you guys up with 7 of the best, most valuable secrets that I can give you about Facebook to really get you operating really, really well, engaging really, really well, and attracting really well who it is that you want to attract in your business. So what we're going to be talking about today is I'm going to be giving you 7 pro tips for your personal Facebook profile when you are operating a business. All right, so this is going to be talking about personal Facebook profile today when you are operating a business. I'm going to be hooking you guys up with some of the very best tips that I can give you about really doing your very best with that profile. And then just a quick teaser for tomorrow. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to challenge you with these tips today. I'm going to give you this work to do today and I'm going to challenge you to make some moves on your profiles today. And then tomorrow, Thursday, we're going to do a live profile review. So anybody who wants me to review your profile, I will pull up your profile on my screen and I'm just going to do a whole bunch of live profile reviews tomorrow, and we're going to do them live together. So I'll critique your profile, show you what I see, what I think it needs to change, what I think is great. This would be a great opportunity for those guys that want to get some eyes on your business. We're going to show your business to my world and to our audience and give me a chance to review your profile for you. So that's coming up tomorrow, all right? So that's our conversation for today and tomorrow. All you guys that know me, you know who I am, you know how I roll. I would love to have you hit that share button and invite your crew into the broadcast. Get anybody in here that you think may want to hang out with us and take part in this incredibly valuable conversation this morning. You got to have somebody, tag them into Facebook, in the feed, get them in here and get them hanging out with us this morning. And then if anybody's brand new, if you've never seen me before, whether you're live or whether you're on the replay, I'm so glad that you are here. If you are brand new, I would love for you to give me a hashtag first time in the chat stream. I would love to know it's your first time here. My crew would love to make you feel welcome. We'd love to give you a little shout out, all right? So let me know if it's the first time you've ever seen me. And then lastly, I very much appreciate every single one of y'all that is checking this out on the replay. Those guys that are on the replay, I would love for you to know that you can still comment and interact with this broadcast. I would love for you to give me a hashtag replay. I do see those comments and I do respond to those as well, so I'd love to know that you are here, all right? On that note, guys, we're gonna roll, because I do not waste my time and I choose not to waste yours, so let's jam. All right, y'all, that is who I am. That is what I do. Justin Kaplan Pro is my name. JustinKaplanPro.com is my website. I'm a startup business mentor and a branding strategist that specializes in helping startup entrepreneurs turn your passion, your gifting, your idea into a profitable and sustainable brand that rises up in this challenging digital marketplace to draw in the 21st century consumers that want and need what you have to offer. Guys, I broadcast live every single weekday morning from Tuesday through Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hooking you guys up with business building tips, hacks, and principles. Anything I can give it to help you grow your business, expand your ministry, bring your vision to life, and grow that brand of yours online in this digital marketplace. All right, Jamie, great morning to you, and I'm glad that you are here as well, girl. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Bonnie, thank you for the tag, and good morning, Rachel. What's happening? It's nice to see you. Y'all are amazing. Keith, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you coming in. Y'all are amazing. I appreciate you. All right. We're talking about Facebook today, y'all. Facebook marketing secrets today and tomorrow, in case you missed it. We're going to be talking today. I'm going to give you 7 of the very best tips that I can give you to really, really lock down your personal Facebook profile when you are a business owner. Some key things that you absolutely need to know, and going to bring up some stuff that a lot of people do wrong and make sure that you understand how every single thing you're doing and not doing is affecting you. All right, and then tomorrow we're going to do a live Facebook profile review. So I'm going to challenge you to do the work today And then I'm going to see if you let me take a look at your profile tomorrow. We're going to do some live Facebook profile reviews tomorrow. I always get a lot of good feedback when I do those because it's just fun to just kind of hang out. And so, I'm nice. I speak the truth, but I'm nice. So if Rachel's like, Rachel, I appreciate you. So if Rachel's like, Justin, I'd like you to take a look at my profile. I'm like, sweet. I'm going to pull Rachel's Facebook profile right up on the screen, and I'm going to go right through it. I'm going to tell you what I like. I'm going to tell you if there's anything that I don't like or anything that you could be doing better. It's a great way to get direct and immediate feedback from me in ways that people usually have to pay for. You can get it for free. And the cool thing is if you've got your profile locked down well, if you listen to what I tell you today, and you lock it down well, it's a great way to highlight your business to all the viewers that are going to be sitting there watching. So do the work today, show up tomorrow, and I'll review your profile, all right? And I can only do so many, so it's going to be a first come. I'll actually do both, Rachel. I'm gonna start with your personal profile because that's what we're really narrowing down today. Because even when you're a business owner, your personal profile has to be set up in a certain way to really work to your advantage. So we're going to start personal, but if you have a business page, I will show your business page as well. I'm not going to spend a ton of time critiquing business pages tomorrow because I could spend a lot of time. It's a whole nother subject where I really want to narrow down on personal profiles today. All right. I'm going to start you out with my quote of the day today. And then I'm going to get into my 7 tips that I'm going to give you. Rachel, good morning to you. Thanks for coming in. Kim, good morning to you. Appreciate you. My quote of the day is about a man named Brian Eisenberg, and Brian says, "It is much easier to double your business by doubling your conversion rate rather than trying to double your traffic." I'm going to say that again. It is much easier to double your business by doubling your conversion rate rather than trying to focus on doubling your traffic. I love this quote. I love this quote because this is marketing 101. And many of y'all know I spent 15 years in corporate business, and one of the things that I used to always teach and coach and train my employees with is we've got a business plan, we have sales growth, sales goals that we have to acquire, and there's only 2 ways to grow your sales business. Number 1 is you sell more to the people that are already coming to you, or number 2 is you sell more to new people. So you can only grow a business 2 ways. You can sell more to the people that have already engaged with you, or you can find more people to sell to. Increase your customer count or increase the basket count or the dollar count, whatever you want to call it, to the people that are already purchasing with you. So when Brian says it's much easier to double your business by doubling your conversion rate rather than trying to focus on doubling your traffic, a lot of people, I think, have this traffic mentality where everybody's trying to grow their businesses by seeing how many more eyes can I get, how many more views can I get, how many more shares can I get. If I just had more followers, I'd have more business. If I just had more views, I'd have more business. And it's totally the wrong thinking, because I firmly believe that if you focus on the people that are already engaging with you, and you focus on serving them well, no matter how small that audience is, you will increase the conversion rate of that audience, and then they'll start referring people to you. That's how you generate a referral-driven business. Because the problem is, a lot of people can't establish a referral-driven business because the people that are paying attention to them, they're not serving them well enough to get a referral out of them. They've got a small audience of people paying attention to them over here, but they're like, oh, it's so small, I need to try to get more people. So their focus shifts away from the people that are already paying attention to you. So when we talk about it's much easier to double your business by doubling your conversion rate, I want to get you focusing on what can we do right now to leverage the audience that's already paying attention to you and do what's necessary to make them, to create a more powerful appeal. So they're like, man, I really dig what you're doing. Let me dig in. Let me take a step further and let me see more about how you can help me. So we're going to focus on how can we increase the attention and the perspective and the viewpoint that people have of you. That's kind of what we're going through this morning. All right, Kim, good morning to you. Okay, so number 1, I'm actually going to show my screen kind of as we go throughout this. But the first one I'm going to give you is pretty simple, but it is important. Is to tell a story. Number 1 is tell a story with your profile imagery. All right, so I wanna bring this up to you because there's a variety of ways that you can. There's a variety of ways that you can you can use imagery to tell a story with your profile. So again, I'm on my Facebook personal profile. So a couple key components about your Facebook personal profile. First of which is your cover photo, which is the wide banner photo at the top. Then you have your profile picture. And then down here, you've got your featured photos. And on featured photos, you can do up to 9 featured photos. All right. So a couple things that I want you to, I'm going to refresh this so my page is showing live. A couple things that I want you to just think about, all right? The first thing I'm going to tell you is with your cover photo, I highly recommend you doing something that represents lifestyle, okay? Your cover photo should be something that has some appeal to it where people are like, oh, wow, like I really love that cover photo. It should be like, it should basically, for a lack of better words, when people see your cover photo should be something that other people want. Like, oh, I want to have family pictures like that. Or let me just go into photos and I'll just show you a couple other cover photos that I've done. So let me go to albums and let me go to cover photos. So I change my cover photo every so often. I do some business stuff on my cover photo, but that's usually only in a high sales season like Black Friday or something. Most of the time I've got things about my family on here. So something like this. This is a lifestyle cover photo. So this cover photo I've gotten a lot of traffic on before. So this is something that basically It shows me who I am. It's my family. It's a cool photo, but it's something where people are like, oh, I want to take my family on a family vacation. I want to be able to go to the beach with my family and live that entrepreneur life like Justin does. We've got travel photos. We've got different family photos in here. We've got a variety of things, that we've been on different vacations. But overall, my cover photos represent lifestyle. So thinking about this for you, I challenge you to think about what can you put up here that's going to it's going to make people pause for a second and be like, oh, that's totally not the right scene. There we go. It's going to make people pause for a second and be like, oh, I love that. Like I think about my girl Celia Kibler. Celia Kibler, I believe her cover photo, she's a parenting coach, and so she's got her entire cover photo is filled with all these different images of her kids, her grandkids, her family. So people that are viewing her as a parenting coach go to her profile and they can see a lot of success stories with her kids, her grandkids, and like enjoying her kids, playing with her kids, reading with her kids, playing with her grandkids, looking like there's peace and harmony in their home. So it tells a story through that. So when me as an entrepreneur, self-employed business owner, and people see that I'm taking my family on a beach vacation, they're like, I want to get my business to the point where I have the freedom to go do that. I want to be able to have a family like that where I can take family pictures like that. So a lifestyle cover photo is basically a cover photo that creates appeal to it that represents your lifestyle. Does that make sense? Give me one in the chat stream if that makes sense this morning. All right. The second piece about your profile is just simply your profile picture. Now, I get a lot of questions about profile picture on your personal page. And so let me just tackle this from a couple of different angles. First of which is I do believe it's incredibly important for you, Jess, good morning. I do believe it's incredibly important for you to have a professional headshot or a professional profile photo on everywhere that represents your business. Your personal Facebook page, in my opinion, your personal Facebook page is the only profile that there's some flexibility to that profile picture. So for example, not usually, but often, my profile picture on my personal Facebook page is a picture of myself and Courtney. So you'll see that I have this picture of myself and Courtney on here. So I don't always have a picture of myself and Courtney, but sometimes I do, depending on what we're doing. Let me go and I'll show you a couple of my profile pictures. So this is our family pictures. This previous profile picture that I had was myself and Courtney at our mastermind retreat in Phoenix that we did earlier this year. Sometimes it's one of my headshots. Sometimes, this is New Year's. This is at our retreat that we did last fall in South Carolina. Or I'm sorry, in Tennessee. So sometimes it's her, sometimes it's me. But this profile, my personal Facebook profile, is the only profile that I will have Courtney in it. So my Facebook business page is always just me. Periscope, always just me. YouTube, LinkedIn, all those business profiles are always just me. But my personal profile oftentimes include Courtney in my picture. And this is why. There's a reason behind that. All right. The reason why I share that is because I think, well, when people are wanting to hire you, invest in you, connect with you, learn from you, they're wanting to get to know who you are. I think people are interested in learning more than just you as a business person. Y'all agree with that? So I think something about showing you as a person and being a little bit more personal on your personal page is a great way to show your business connections, the people that are wanting to learn about who you are as a business owner, get them to get a feel about who you are. So if the first time you ever engage with me is in a live video where you're learning from me from training and I'm sitting here in my office and you get the business side of Justin, but then you're like, I'm going to check out Justin, I'm going to send him a friend request, and you go to Facebook, you shoot me a friend request, and right at the top of my page, you see a picture of me and my family, my children, I got 4 kids, and you see a cover photo of me and my wife. It immediately personalizes me. Y'all agree with that? It changes the perception that you have of me. And so if you just look at me as a business coach or as a business teacher, trainer, or mentor, or whatever, and you have a business perspective of me, but then as soon as you go to Facebook and you get that's the first thing you see is I'm a family man. That's heartwarming. And also, it's very important to me to attract people that are like for like. I'm looking for like-minded people. That's who I work with. So I will never put my business before my family, because I've done that before. Working in corporate, my business almost wrecked my family. So one of the commitments that I had to my family, my why for starting my own business is because never again would I allow a corporation to control my ability to be active and present in my children's lives and provide for my family. So I created my own business so that I could have the freedom to do whatever I wanted to do with my family whenever I want to. So I will never ever put my business before my family. So when you come to greet me and learn from me or connect with me through Facebook, the first thing you're going to see is my wife and my kids, because they're the most important thing to me in my world, and my business will always come second to them. So I want you to see that. So I think that's important. Y'all agree with that? Celia, great, one and to you. So I think there's a powerful element in showing more of who you are in your personal Facebook profile. And a lot of people, I see a lot of people that are business owners, marketers, that they make their personal profile look just like a business page, where their cover photo is something about your business and your profile picture is a headshot. And that's all right, I mean, I guess. But I think people can find, people are gonna find what they need to about your business. But what they really want to connect you, know that you are someone that they can jive with. And so I think showing some of that personal element is important. So we're still on point number 1. I'm going to keep moving quickly here. Point number 1 is telling a story with your profile imagery. So going back to this real quick. So profile photo, cover photo. So cover photo, again, represent lifestyle, something that just demonstrates your lifestyle, who you are. And then profile picture, you can choose what you want to put here. But the main thing I want you to get is this, y'all. With your profile picture, make sure your profile picture just looks like someone who is hireable. Like, that's the biggest question that I ask yourself is, am I hireable? Would I hire that guy? Or, because there's a difference between casual and gaudy. You know what I'm saying? This is a casual picture of myself and Courtney, but it's a very good quality picture. It doesn't portray me in a bad light, right? So just make sure that when you do put a profile picture up here, that you still look like a hireable professional. I hope I'm making sense with that. All right. The other quick things that I want to go to, let me go back to my page. Is your feature photos. So again, you can do up to 9 featured photos. And in case you don't know this, when 90+% of the people that are going to visit your profile are going to be on a mobile device. All right. So thank you, Celia, I appreciate that. When you go to a mobile device, you pull up Facebook on a mobile device, you swipe, you're going to see cover photo, profile picture, in feature photos before you ever get to any content. All right? So those feature photos are 9 specific photos that you choose that people are going to see every single time that they go to your profile before they see anything in your feed. This is important. You want to tell a story with those. Some people don't put anything there. Like, some people don't even use those. Like, use those, leverage those. Other people do it wrong. Other people will, like I saw one last night. I was thinking about my content for today. I'm like, that's a great example of what not to do. I saw someone last night where their feature photos were 9 photos, and there were 9 different selfies with pretty much the same look on their face in every single one. I don't need to see 9 selfies. I don't need to see 9 pictures of your dog. I don't need to see 9 pictures of you and your wife, quite honestly. I mean, if you love you and your wife, if you love you and your husband, that's awesome. But I don't need to see 9 selfie pictures unless they're telling a story. So again, try to tell a story with this. So when I look at mine, I've got, this is one of my most popular cover photos. So whenever I have a different cover photo here, I always have that cover photo in my lifestyle photos, because that is very much an appealing photo. I also have a picture of me sitting in my office. I have a picture of myself and Courtney at our first VIP retreat that we did last year. I got a couple of my favorite quotes that are mine, that I include in here. Another picture of myself and Courtney traveling, me and my group at our VIP retreat last year, a business headshot of me, and a picture of me speaking. So it's a nice variety, and I'll change these up every once in a while, but again, I'm telling a complete picture. So if someone doesn't know me, and they see, we're going to talk about this little segment here in just a second, your little mini bio. So he's a man of God, obviously a family man, startup business mentor, branding strategist, peak performance coach, keynote speaker. Then this imagery tells that story. So I'm using quotes to do a little bit of coaching in there. I'm showing you myself and my family man. I'm showing you at my retreats. I'm showing me traveling, speaking. So these are telling a complete story about who I am. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Again, so point number 1, y'all. I want to keep going because some of this stuff I got to give you is very valuable today. Very, very important to make sure that you're using all the different elements of photos that you can use to tell a complete story. Celia says, I have 9 specifically selected, but is there a way to rearrange them? Yes, but the rearranging is not easy, unfortunately. So where do we mark the featured photos? That's a great question. So you can do this on your mobile device, or you can do it on a desktop. So if I go to my featured photos and I click on edit featured, basically what will happen is it'll show my 9 photos here. But basically when you add a photo, it always adds it to the end. Okay. So Celia, to your question, you can't just drag them and oh, you can. That's a new feature. You can totally rearrange them. That didn't used to be possible. So yes, so there you go. So if you do this on a computer, if I wanted to make that one first, I could make that one first. And then say, well, maybe I want to get rid of this one and I want to add this one. Maybe I want to bring this one. No, it dropped it in there. But I want to put that one back in the middle. I could do that if I wanted to, because I love that picture of me and Courtney. Right? So, and it'll show you, usually it'll show you suggested photos that got a lot of traction. And that's where you can edit those. And when you're done, you can hit save. And that becomes your featured photos. So you can also do that on a mobile device. I'm not sure if you can actually rearrange them that easily on a mobile device, but that was pretty easy on a desktop. So FYI, that was pretty cool, okay? So that's how you handle featured photos. Let's keep going. Number 2, second piece, we're talking again about 7 pro tips for your personal profile when you are a business owner. Betty, great morning to you. It's nice to see you on Periscope. I appreciate you. All right. Tell a story with your profile imagery was number 1. Again, guys, what I'm going to be doing today and tomorrow. So today, it was super difficult before, Tammy, wasn't it? So now you can rearrange them. So again, today what I'm giving you is some tips to really set up your personal profile. And then tomorrow on my live broadcast, I'm going to be doing a live profile picture review. Or I'm sorry, live profile review. So if Daniel's like, Justin, check out my profile, I will pull up Daniel's profile on my page and I will do a review of Daniel's profile. And I will show you what I like, what I see, anything that I think needs to change. And will not only give you some great advice on how to fix up your profile, if it needs to be fixed up at all, but I'll also highlight you to the live audience, all right? So that'll be tomorrow. Join me here for tomorrow, okay? The second thing we're going to give you today. And the second thing is I want to talk to you about your intro and your bio section. Intro and bio section. Okay, so listen up. And thank you, Karen. I appreciate it. All right, let's go back to my website. So once we got imagery set up, now a couple key things. Number 2 is you've got a brief intro that you can put right here at the top of your profile. Again, these are the first things that people see when they come to your Facebook profile, whether they're on a computer or whether they're on a mobile device. Regardless, they're going to see these key things. So you have a section here to put a brief intro. Put something there. What I encourage you is this, y'all. If you're going to do this, first of all, a couple things. Don't write a sentence. Make it a bullet point situation. All right. So again, if you look at mine says man of God, startup business mentor, branding strategist, peak performance coach, keynote speaker. You are limited to character count. So use your characters wisely here, because if I wrote this like a sentence, you could say, Justin Kappan, I am a man of God, startup business coach, and a branding strategist. I am also a peak. If I use filler words like I am or and or the, just words that don't necessarily need to be there, I can't get as much in. But if I bullet point it, then I can get more use out of the characters and get some of that key stuff that's in there. So make sure that you get a good thing in here. People ask me sometimes, do I use emojis or do I not use emojis? I think emojis are nice. Personally, I don't use emojis. I do like using emojis. Just for different things, because I think it's eye-catching. But in this particular case, because I maxed out my character count here, if I used emojis in this, it's taking up some of the characters that I'd want to use. So I chose not to use emojis. But depending, I know a lot of people that will say like loving wife with a little heart, health and wellness guru with a little, running woman or something. Maybe fitness pro with arm, whatever. So you can do some emojis. Emojis are cool. You just got to kind of figure out whether you want to use up characters to fit emojis in there. But I think emojis are nice. But make sure that you do actually fill this out and make sure it's something that's intriguing. Do not put a website in here. All right? And there's a reason for that. Don't put connect to me here. Don't put my website is this. Don't put follow me on Instagram here. No, this is about telling people who you are. All right? Telling people who you are. So make sure that you take time to tell people what you're about. If you got 120 characters or so, what do you want them to know? Quick bullet points, key information about you. All right? The second piece of this one, we're talking about intro and bio segment. That's basically your mini bio. This is your intro. All right? So you have an intro at the beginning of your page. Now, this is what a lot of people do wrong. A lot of people in this segment, you've got every job you've ever worked at. You've got, I was former such and such at this place, former such and such at this place. I studied here, I studied there, I studied here, studied there. You got 5 different colleges, 3 high schools, 18 different jobs. This thing is like, it goes on forever. I don't need your life story. Just tell me the key information. What do I need to know about you? All right, what do I need to know about you? Key information. That's it. So one key thing you would definitely want to do here is if you have a business page, which I have a business page, you want to create your own title at your own business page here. So if you go into your edit your details, under work, you can actually add a workplace. All right, so when you add a workplace, you can actually, I don't want to sit and do this because it's going to be a little time consuming, and I don't want to mess anything up. But basically what you can do is you can add, if I was to add a workplace, I can list my company. I think if I do this, let's see if we grab, yeah, see, so if you have a business page, if you type in your business page will come up. Then you can click on it, all right? And that's going to make it clickable. And then under position, then I can type what I am. So then I'm a startup business mentor, etc. And I can type that all in there. I can put my town, I can put currently work here, whatever. And then once you save it, that is what it's going to look like. I actually need to edit my, because I don't live in Battle Creek anymore. But once you save that, leave this page. Once you save that, basically what happens is it'll show your professional title. So again, I'm talking about Startup Business Mentor up here. Justin is a Startup Business Mentor, Branding Strategist, Peak Performance Coach at Justin Kaplan Pro, and that link becomes clickable. So then if people click that, then that's going to take you to my business page, where you can then go look around at my business page. I'm going to talk to you in a minute about why that's important to have your business page linked, because people do use business pages in certain ways, okay? So I have my title and link to my business page. I have where I studied at college, my high school, where I live. I'm from Hastings. I'm married to Courtney, and then I have my website. That is it. I don't have all my former positions. I don't have all the things. I just have where I work now, where I studied, where I went to high school, where I live, where I'm from, who I'm married to, there's my followed, and my website, one website. So under this website piece, in details, you have the option to add a variety of different links. And this is a mistake that a lot of people made. Some people will post every link that they have. Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, LinkedIn, all of them. No. You do not need 7 different links, because this is the thing. I want you to get this. The average online consumer, when they are visiting your website or social network for the first time, will give you usually 8 seconds of attention and 1 click. 8 seconds of attention and 1 click. So all of this that we're talking about, if they've only got 8 seconds, the real question is, what can they see in 8 seconds? So someone lands on my profile. Family man, awesome, cool. That's him and his wife. This is what he is. I love it. He's a mentor, he's a coach, he's a speaker, sweet. This is where he studied, this is what he's do. There's his website, and now they got 2 options. If they're gonna give me a click, they're either gonna click on my business page or they're gonna click on my website. That's it. 8 seconds. So you can learn a lot about me. You can see exactly who I am and what I do, and you can learn how you want to connect with me, whether I want to go to Facebook page or whether I want to go to his actual website. All of that you can gather in 8 seconds, and that's also including the feature photos that you scroll by as well. 8 seconds. So the real question is, if you ask yourself this question, y'all, if you go to your own profile, what can people see in 8 seconds? What can they gather or learn from you in 8 seconds? And if they were interested in clicking on something, what's the 1 click that you may get out of them? Do they have something to click on? Or do they have too much to click on? Or do you have too many links? 8 seconds of attention and 1 click. Time it. Set a timer, go to your profile and see what you can determine in 8 seconds. Very important to think about, okay? So that's your intro and title. So main key things there is get a good short bio that's bullet pointed, describes who you are well. And then the intro segment, delete all the old stuff. Anything that all the past jobs, garbage. Just get what they need to know now. Make that intro section really, really simple and really, really clean so people can see what you're about, okay? Let's keep going. We've talked about your bio, your pictures. We've talked about profile photos. Number 3, we're talking today about 7 pro tips for your personal profile when you're running a business, all right? Number 3 is that I want you to know that you impact your own algorithm. I would like somebody to put, oh, wow, in the chat stream. Like everybody. Or just give me a wow in all caps for an exclamation point. You impact your own algorithm. What does that mean? Everybody talks about the Facebook algorithm. Oh, Justin, have you cracked the code on the Facebook algorithm? The algorithm changed again. What are we supposed to do? Listen, the one thing that I love about Facebook is Facebook's mission is to show people what they believe they want to see. So for this perspective, I love Facebook because Facebook will show me what I want to see, and they will not show me a whole bunch of garbage that I don't care about, right? So they are measuring your engagement, they're measuring your interaction, they're showing you things that think that people want to see. Now, let's turn that to us. You do got to play the Facebook game, Alexis, and good morning to you, buddy. I appreciate you being in here. You got to play the Facebook game. So you got to understand that Facebook is measuring everything that you are doing and not doing. All right? So people will tell me this. This is an actual example. I had this actually late last year, I had someone reach out to me, Justin, I've been doing lives and I can't seem to get any views. Like, I'm not getting any views. Nobody's coming into my lives. Would you be willing to, is there anything you can help me with? And I'm like, all right, well, where are you going live from? They're like, I'm going live from my Facebook page, my personal Facebook page. I'm like, all right, well, send me the link. I'll take a look and I'll see what I see. This is what I saw. All right. I went to her Facebook page and I could see where she was going live, but in between all of the lives were shares, multiple shares. I want somebody to put this in the chat stream. I want everybody to put this in the chat stream. A share is a post. A share is a post. Every time you hit share on something, that's a post to Facebook. That's a post to your page. Facebook says you posted this. All right, now listen, a share is a post. Now, all of us know, I would hope all of us understand by now that notoriously shares do not get a lot of interaction, right? They don't. Shares get way less interaction than organic content. So if this video, I'm doing this video live, I'm getting a lot of interaction, obviously, because it's a live, organic, original content video. But if I recorded this video, posted it on YouTube, and then shared this video to Facebook, how much engagement is this going to get? Significantly less. Significantly less, okay? Because it's a share. So notoriously, shares get a lot less engagement. So some of you guys are chronic sharers. You share everything. Every cat video, every funny meme, every great post that your preacher said, everything that Justin said. You share. Now listen, there's nothing wrong with sharing. All right, I want you to get that. There's nothing wrong with sharing. The problem becomes when all you do is share. So back to the person that reached out to me and said, I can't get anybody to come into my live videos. And I go and look at her Facebook profile to see what's going on. And what I found is in between all of her live videos are a whole bunch of shares. She just shares stuff like crazy. So what happens is you share the funny cat video today. Nobody engages with it. Or you get like 1 or 2 likes, no comments. Then tomorrow your pastor shares a great quote. Oh, I love that, pastor. That's great. You share that too. And that's nice. And a couple people maybe like it. Maybe you get 1 comment on that. And then you see a beautiful sunrise picture that so-and-so shared. You know, I'm gonna share that this morning. Happy good morning. And all these do are shares. Every single time you do a share, Facebook counts that and your algorithm as a post. And then Facebook's looking at your profile in general going, nobody really likes your stuff. Nobody's commenting on it. Very few people are liking it. Nobody really likes your stuff. We're gonna limit your visibility because nobody likes what you're doing. That's what happens, okay? So you have to be aware that every single time you post something or share something, it is going to impact your algorithm either positively or negatively. So if you are looking to build visibility, if you are looking to get more engagement, you have to think real carefully about every single time you hit that post button, because every single time you post something, it will affect your algorithm either positively or negatively. This video that I'm doing right now is positively affecting my algorithm because I'm getting a lot of interaction. I'm getting a lot of comments. This is why I ask you guys to do things. This is why I say, everybody give me wow in the chat stream. And I get all these people giving me a wow. And when I asked you, everybody give me a wow in the chat stream, I had 14 people live on Facebook. As soon as you guys all gave me a wow, it bumped up to 19 immediately. Because why? Because as soon as I start getting more interaction, Facebook's like, oh, people like this, we'll show it to more. All right. But then, you know, every single time I share or comment something, or every single time I post something, I'm constantly thinking about what kind of engagement can I get from this? What kind of interaction can I get from this? Because if you post something that does not get a lot of comments or interaction, you better figure out some way to get some conversation going on some kind of post. That's why conversation starters are so powerful. That's why if you can kind of think of a post that's going to get a lot of people commenting on it or interacting with it in some way, that's powerful, because the more interaction you get, the more it affects your algorithm and the more people will want, or I'm sorry, the more Facebook will show people to you. All right. So if everybody would love to help, let's just do a case study. Everybody put "appreciate you, Justin" in the chat stream with an exclamation point and maybe one of your favorite emojis. Appreciate you, Justin. Here, I'll do it too. This is what you can even copy and paste this. Appreciate. Let's see if we can get our numbers up. We're at 18 right now. Let's see if we can prove my point. Appreciate you, Justin, with some stars like this. Let's do that. Everybody, like, copy that and paste that, will you? All right, so I'm 18 live viewers right now in Facebook. I'm just curious. So if I could get all 18 live viewers just on my Facebook page right now, if I could get all of you to comment and paste that, let's see if my numbers go up. Because you affect your own algorithm, all right? So it's important. It's important for you to understand that if you don't take time to really be thoughtful and really be strategic with your content, you can drag your algorithm straight into the mud because you're just sharing a bunch of garbage. All right, I appreciate all of y'all are amazing. All right, I gotta keep going because we got so much to cover. Okay, so you impact your own algorithm. That's why it's so important. I appreciate all of y'all. I love y'all. You know I do. It's so important for you to be cognizant and strategic with your posts. All right, very important. Let's keep going. Number 4. All right, number 4 is to maintain your feed. All right, I'm gonna show you something. When you look at my Facebook profile, all right, when you look at my Facebook profile and you scroll down through here, so you get past all my stuff and you go into my feed. So here's my live video that we're on right now. Then I got a post from Memorial Day. And then I got my live video from Friday. And then I've got other live videos. I got a post that I made about one of my clients. I've got more live video content. I've got some stuff we're working on in our house. Mother's Day stuff. More content. Just good, clean, valuable information. You can scroll down my feed for forever. And no matter how far you scroll, there's one thing that you will never see on my personal timeline. What you will never see on my personal timeline is a share. Ever. Now, does that mean that I never share stuff? Nope. I share stuff when I really feel like it's something that needs to be shared. But this is what I do. So let's say Daniel, my brother Daniel, is an amazing live streamer, amazing man of God. Daniel does some crazy, awesome live streams. So let's say Daniel is doing just a bomb live. He's just rocking this live out, and I love what he's doing. And I go into the live, I got to share this. So I'll share the video, share it out. As soon as I share Daniel's video, I will go to my personal timeline. So let me show you what I do. As soon as I share the video, I will go to my personal timeline. I will go, so let's say this was the video that I shared. I'll go to my personal timeline, I'll hit those little 3 dots, and I will hit hide from timeline, right there. And that'll hide that from my personal timeline. That does not negate the share. That does not limit the impact of the share. The share will still go out. My friends will still see Justin share Daniel's video, but it does not show up on my personal timeline. All right? This is important. Because again, some of you guys are chronic sharers. You guys share stuff like crazy. So then let's say you do stir up a little bit of attention and people are actually interested in connecting with you and learning more about you. So they go to your personal timeline and they start going through your personal timeline. All they see on your personal timeline is all these shares. If people go to my personal timeline, they're not going to my personal timeline to learn about Daniel. Sorry, Daniel, I love you, buddy. But they're not going to my personal timeline to learn about Daniel. They're going to my personal timeline to learn about me. So you want to make sure that that's why I say number 4 is maintain your feed. You want to make sure that you're maintaining and keeping your feed clean so that when people actually go there, they're going to see what you want them to see. They're going to find what you want them to find. So keeping your timeline clean, hiding shares. If you have any bunk content, like put hashtag bunk content in the chat stream. Here we go. Let's just keep these comments going, shall we? Hashtag bunk content. And we're going to do an eye roll with this one. I love emojis. Don't you love emojis? Where's that eye roll at? Where's the one that my daughter gives me this one all the time? Where is it? This one right here. Hashtag bunk content. Nobody likes bunk content. So if you post something that sucks, delete it. You know, like I mean, I'll have situations like where maybe I have something going down in the morning and I'm not going to be able to do a live broadcast. I will post, you know, early in the morning. I will post, hey, I'm not going to be able to go live this morning. I'll see you right here tomorrow. I'll post that. I'll leave that on my feed until about 8:30 in the morning to make sure I get past my normal live broadcast. Ethan, what's up, buddy? Everybody say hello to Ethan. Ethan's in here hanging out with us this morning. That's my man. This boy is turning, how old are you, buddy? 14? He's turning 14. Is that right? 15, 14. He's turning 14. Big dude. Excited to have you in here, buddy. So bunk content. So if you know, so I might post in there. and I might say, hey guys, not gonna be able to go live this morning. I'll see you right back here tomorrow. And I'll leave that on until 8:30. Yeah, I posted that yesterday, but then what I'll do is I'll leave it on until 8:30, and then as soon as 8:30 is done, I'll go back and delete it. Because that thing doesn't need to stay in my feed. So if someone comes to my live broadcast a few days, or comes to my page a few days from now, they don't need to see posts about stuff like that. They don't need to see posts about something that doesn't mean anything. So if you've got content or posts that are old, delete them. Keep your feed clean. All right. Let's keep going. Number 5. I'm hooking you guys up with 7 of my very best tips for your profile. Let's keep going. All right. Number 5 is bring content to the surface. Bring content to the surface. All right. So let me do something. Let me give you a practical analogy. So let's say, all right, let me ask you a question. This is a real question. So based upon what I'm teaching you today and all the things I'm sharing with you about Facebook profiles, how many of you watching me live are going to commit to working on your Facebook profile today? Give me a yes, I am in the chat stream, or just an I am. Yes, I am, for sure, definitely. Give me a yes in the chat stream. Are you going to take what I teach you today, and are you going to apply it in the next 24 hours and work on your profile today? Give me a bunch of comments. Yes, I am, for sure, Justin. Oh, you know it. Hashtag got to. Give me them all. I'm going to have some little water and a little coffee while I'm waiting here. Oh, yeah. You got a whole bunch of you. Here y'all come. All right. So, I got a bunch of commitments. So, this is this particular training that I'm doing right now, Facebook Marketing Secrets. This training that I do this about once every 6 months, and it is one Ethan's going to too. This is one of my most highly engaged broadcasts that I ever do. So I do it about every 6 months. All right. So this is a popular broadcast. It's a fan favorite. All right. So this is what happens. So this is what I mean by bringing content to the surface. So let's say you have a broadcast that you know or got a lot of traction. It was really good. Okay. So this is what I can do. So I got a whole bunch of you that said, yes, I am. So this is what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my calendar a week from now, follow up with Facebook Marketing Secrets commitments. I'll put that on my calendar for next week, Wednesday. Okay. And this is what I'll do is next week, Wednesday, I'll scroll back through my feed to this broadcast that will now be a week old. So this will be next week. I'll go into this broadcast, and I'm going to go down to every single one of you guys that said I am, or yes for sure, or definitely will apply it, and I'm going to comment to you. So I'll reply, Kim, what's up, girl? Just checking in. Remember last week that you were going to do some work on your Facebook profile. Just checking in to see if you did that work, and did you see any improvement from it? Can't wait to hear from you. I'm going to say that same comment. Jacqueline, thanks so much, girl. Appreciate you. Tammy, I know that you're working on it, but have you tried anything different? Curious to know what you're working on. Kat, definitely, are you working on your profile? I'd love to see what you're doing there. Have you seen any new improvements? And then you're going to respond, and you're going to say, thanks so much, Justin. Yes, I did. And believe it or not, I actually did get a lot of new engagement. And then I'm going to say, that's so awesome. I'm so glad to hear. I'll check out your profile. And then I'll go look at it. And I'll come back, oh my gosh, I love what you did with your feature photos. And I'm going to take every single one of y'all every single one of you guys that said yes I will or yes I am, and in a week from now, I'm gonna create conversation within my own broadcast that's a week old. And what's that gonna do? It's gonna bring Facebook's gonna be like, whoa, Everybody's loving this video that Justin did last week again. And what's going to happen? They're going to start bringing it up to the surface. And then after I do that next Wednesday, then Wednesday evening, Wednesday night, Thursday, I'm going to be getting hashtag replay, hashtag replay, hashtag replay, because Facebook's going to send it out to a whole bunch of people that haven't seen it yet. And a whole bunch of new replay viewers are going to come in. And then those replay viewers are going to go through and they're going to watch. And then they're going to comment, yes, I am, or yes, I will in it. And then a week later, I'll check in with replay viewers. And I'll go back and I'll check in with them. I can bring this thing to the surface for as long as I want to, so long as I continually find ways to go back into it and stir up dialogue. So if you have broadcasts, you can kind of do this two ways. If you have something that you've done that got a lot of good traction on it, you can go back to that same post and just stir up some dialogue within that post, and that'll bring it back to the surface. Or if you have a particular broadcast like I'm doing today, where I know this is valuable content and I know it gets a lot of interaction, I can strategically ask you in the broadcast, give me a commitment now, so I'm going to give myself something to follow up on next week. That's how you bring content to the surface. All right, that's number 5. I got maintain your feed in here twice. So I guess I'm only going to give you 6. That's so weird. I don't know why I did that in here twice. I wasn't thinking when I wrote this out. All right, last one I'm going to give you, then I'm going to get you out of here, okay? Last one, number 6, is strategic engagement to hack reach. All right? Strategic engagement to hack reach. One of the things that you do that I would highly recommend you doing is when you are going to create content that you know is specifically designed to connect to the right person. All right? You can do strategic posts ahead of time to hack more reach for the post you want a visibility on. All right? So tomorrow, tomorrow I'm going to be doing live Facebook profile reviews. So anybody who wants a live profile review, I will pull up your profile right on my page, and I'm going to review it. We're going to highlight you, tell people who you are. I'll show you. I'll point out anything that I think you might want to edit or change, and we'll fix up your profile. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. So today, being that I'm going to want to get as many people in that broadcast tomorrow, so today what I could do is I could do a post this afternoon, and I could say something like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how effective do you think your personal Facebook profile is in generating business for your business? And I might get a whole bunch of comments on that. 5. And then if someone gives me a 5, I could say, why a 5? What do you think it would take to get to a 10? Well, I'm just not sure what I'm doing. I'm not sure how. Okay, well, let me take a look at it. I can help them. If somebody says I'm a 10, I could be like, what do you think makes your profile so good? And so I can stir up all this interaction today, because it's the thing. It's Facebook. Again, Facebook measures your activity and they show you more of what they think you want to see. So if I can get people engaging with me today in regards to Facebook profiles, then they're going to be much more likely to see my live content tomorrow. So anybody that I can get to comment on a post today in regards to Facebook profiles is going to be notified tomorrow when I go live. So if I know I want to get as many people in that broadcast tomorrow as possible, then today you want to ask yourself, what kind of question can I ask to attract the right people that are going to want to see what I'm going to do tomorrow? So if you're going to be launching a masterclass, if you're going to be doing a new blog post, if you're going to be doing a series of encouraging posts throughout the next few days, whatever, ask yourself, all right, what I really want visibility on is what I got coming up tomorrow or on Friday. So what can I ask today? What can I post today that's going to attract and get the right type of people commenting and interacting on my posts so they see the post that goes out tomorrow? Does that make sense? So that's how you hack reach, as you want to strategically attract the exact people that you know you want to see your content coming up tomorrow or coming up on Friday or whatever. All right? So strategic engagement to hack reach. I'm going to leave you with that for today, guys, because that's a lot. 55 minutes of your time is so valuable, and I appreciate you spending your time with me this morning. All right? So again, real quick, y'all, if you don't know this, I have a JC Pro app live and available in the App Store. If you go to if you go to your app store, whether it's on Android or on Apple, look up Justin Kaplan Pro in the App Store, and that'll hook you up with my app. It is free. And when you go in here, right at the top of here, you'll see Training Library. And if you go into my Training Library, Facebook Marketing Secrets is right there at the top of my app already. And if you go in there, it's got my notes, my quote of the days, all that is in there ready to go for you. So, I would love for you to download. It's free. Love for you to get it. All my replays go in there, so my entire training library of all my replay content is in there and directly accessible for you. Love for you to get it. Guys, do some work on your Facebook profiles. I challenge you to do some work on those today. Again, tomorrow we're going to be doing a live profile review, which I've done before a couple times, and it's so fun. Usually we have a lot of good time doing that, so I'd love for you to hang out with me tomorrow. And if you want me to have you review your profile, I'll simply ask, and Alexis can be like, yeah, Justin, look at my profile. I'd love it. We'll bring it up. I'll do as many as I can. I'll probably do it beyond for an hour. I'll do an hour broadcast. I'll do as many profile reviews as I can in an hour. And those guys that want more eyes on your business, this would be a great way for you to do it. So if you can get your profile looking up, looking sharp, shoot me a message. Be like, Justin, I'd love for you to review my profile in the morning. And I'll do this too. I'm going to do a first come, first serve basis. Excuse me. So if you get your profile set up and you would like me to review your profile, shoot me a message today, will you? Facebook Messenger. Just shoot me a message in Messenger. Justin, I would love for you to review my profile tomorrow. Will you put me on the list, please? And I'll just make a list, and whoever emails me or messages me through Messenger, tells me that they want a profile review, I'm going to do those people first. And then once I get through that list, then I'll just take whoever's live and wants me to do it live. All right. So if you want a profile review from me tomorrow, shoot me a message so I can put you on my list, and I'll get through as many as I can in an hour. All right. So that's going to be tomorrow. I'm going to leave you that for today, guys. You're all amazing, and I appreciate you. I know an hour of your time is so valuable, so I appreciate you spending your time with me this morning. If you have anybody that you think needs to see this broadcast, feel free to tag them in the chat stream on Facebook. Share it out to your groups, your pages. I think a lot of people could use this today. I'd love to get it out to them. All right, so have a beautiful day, guys. Be intentional with your time today. Be intentional with your talent, and I will see y'all around the web. All right, take care. God bless. I'll see you guys later.